This is TY back with another video, and today I wanted to talk about and recap the fight that happened last night between Jermell Charlo and Brian Castano. First off, man, I want to say congratulations to Jermell Charlo, on a great victory. I also want to tip my hat to Brian Castano because, he could have been like so many other fighters out here that once they get a belt, they want to take tune-up fights and they want to duck and they want to make it hard for undisputed to happen. So I want to tip my hat to Brian Castano on that as well. But great fight. These guys, this was an all-out war, especially in the first, I want to say 4 or 5 rounds. It was just back and forth. You saw Brian Castano try to he threw a lot of combinations, especially towards the end of the rounds, trying to steal the rounds. Jermell Charlo did a wonderful job of using his jab, and he did a wonderful job of staying off the ropes. I mean, he did a tremendous job this time around compared to the first time when he was just on the ropes a lot. This time he stayed off the ropes. He threw a lot of counter punches, which were clean and effective punches. He used his jab. He had good defense. He took some shots as well, but he showed his chin that with the shots that he did take, he showed that he can brawl, but he also showed he can box. I mean, he fought tremendously well. Brian Castano just kept coming. Even with some of the shots that he took, he kept coming. In the 7th round, I believe that's where Brian Castano started to slow down. Jermell Charlo had caught him with a shot, and he stumbled back. Castano stumbled back, and I thought that Jermell Charlo was going to jump on him from then on, but he didn't. He kind of just, I don't know, he kind of let him off the hook on that one. But I want to say at that time, that's when I felt like Brian Castano was fading, and I felt like that's when Jermell Charlo just kept doing his thing, kept boxing, and it seemed like when the rounds were, at 8th round, 9th round, and then 10th round, Jermell was not tired. He just kept coming, and he just kept doing his thing. He kept boxing. He kept doing the counter punches, and he was getting stronger as the fight came on. And he hit, and then in the 10th round, he hit Brian Castano with a left hook, and it got Brian Castano, knocked him down. Obviously, he was shook up with the shot. He was stumbling. He was trying to get up, but his legs was gone. They were shot. And then he got up, and then Charlo got on him, jumped on him, and then that was all she wrote. And Charlo is now undisputed at the 154 pounds, the junior middleweight. Again, I'm happy for Jermell Charlo, and now I believe that he should get the respect that he deserves as one of the best pound for pound fighters right now. Obviously, ESPN and Reed Magazine, they have not given Jermell Charlo his just due. They have put guys like Roman Gonzalez and Juan Estrada on there, and they still put Lomachenko on there after he has 2 losses, and Canelo's on there after he done took he got beat down by Bivol. Like, Jermell Charlo should definitely be in the top 10 pound for pound. And they even got Anui on there, and I'm like, come on, man. Jermell Charlo should be on the pound for pound list. There's no denying that now. He is undisputed. He has all the belts. There's no discussion. There's no cheating. There's no excuses or what he could have did or what he could have done. He did what he was supposed to do. He took care of business. Give that man his credit and give him the respect that he deserves. Also, we need to be talking about Derrick James now as trainer of the year. He has a unified champion in Errol Spence, and now he has an undisputed champion in Jermell Charlo. We need to go ahead and get rid of man, I forgot his name now. Canelo's trainer, and Eddie Reynoso. We need to get rid of him, and we need to put Derrick James as trainer of the year. You cannot deny what Derrick James has done with these two fighters that he has. He has a unified champion and he has an undisputed champion. And he might have another undisputed champion here later on this year if Errol Spence fights Terrence Crawford later this year. So give these guys their flowers and their just due, and that they deserve their credit and their respect. And they need to have that credit and respect now that this fight has happened. Again, Jermell did a wonderful job, man. He did what he was supposed to do. He took care of business. He said he was going for the knockout. He got the knockout. And the one thing I didn't mention, which he also did, was he stayed patient. He wasn't, he was getting wild at times, but he calmed down and he took his time and he did what he was supposed to do. And salute to him for that. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about the fight. Let me know what you guys think about who Charlo should fight next, or what should happen next. And also, we need to talk about, what do you guys think about the pound for pound list now? Where does Jermell Charlo rank now in your pound for pound list? That's also, this should be something that we should discuss and talk about. And I'll probably talk about that later on this week, or this upcoming week. So like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let me know what you guys think. With that, peace.